Good morning. Welcome back to Kevin Toll Reads. So today is my reshuffle of my TBR. If you've watched any of my reading wrap-ups and videos this week, you will know that I'm currently reading Brandon Sanderson's Elantris, which is my first foray into the Brandon Sanderson writing world. And so that was the final book on my previous TBR. So today I'm reshuffling my TBR and kind of giving you some insight on what I'm going to be adding to the weekly reading and what I'm trying to work through all of those long-term goals of my reading goals. So with that being said, the first book I have on my TBR is Neil Gaiman, The Graveyard Book. Neil Gaiman is an author that I've grown to enjoy over the past year, and looking at some of his kind of back catalog and what he has written, I stumbled upon this book and wanted to give it a go. So that is on the TBR. Jeffrey Archer, Shall We Tell the President? This is book 3 in the Cain and Abel trilogy. I started reading that trilogy, I think at the beginning of the year, and so I definitely want to finish out the trilogy. This last book is one of the smaller books in the of the 3, so I definitely want to knock that out so I can be finished with it. And so I'm really enjoying it. The first 2 books were phenomenal. The first book probably being the penultimate book in the series so far, but we'll see how the third one does. You probably knew this one was coming. Obviously, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. This is book 2 in the Harry Potter series, and I've never read Harry Potter, so if you don't know, this is my first foray into that as well, so I'm really looking forward to book 2. Book 1 was fantastic, almost a perfect book in my opinion, and so I have high expectations for book 2. Jeffrey Archer, Nothing Ventured, another Jeffrey Archer book on the TBR list. This is the first book in the William Warwick detective series. When I was reading the Cain and Abel trilogy, I started immediately enjoying his writing, so I started looking at what other books he has wrote, and I came across this, and I'm always a sucker when it comes to a series by an author where you have a returning character, and so I'm looking forward to that. And then lastly, the 5th and final book on my current TBR will be Hit Parade by Lawrence Block. This is the 3rd book in the John Keller series, which I call the Hitman series, and this is a reread. I enjoy these books so much, and they're so fast-paced and easy to go, and they're low commitment that I'm rereading these books as well. So those are the 5 books on my current reshuffled TBR. I don't know about you, but if you've had trouble kind of staying in your goals and prioritizing your reading, let me know. If you've read in these books, I'd appreciate your comments, feedback. I'm probably pretty sure most of you, I'm probably the only one that's probably never read Harry Potter, but anyways, there's a lot that I want to read, and there's not enough time in the day when it comes to it. So having a TBR that's part of my longer term goals and working them into my weekly reading, along with any spontaneity kind of reads and that kind of thing, it seems to work well for me. It keeps me on track. The biggest downfall, at least for me, I don't know how it is for you all, is when I just get too much on the list, and then it's just hard, where do I turn? And you get really enjoying something and you want to just fly through, and you kind of binge through some of the books, and then you put to the wayside some of these others. So I'm constantly trying to bounce back and forth, and it's enjoyable, don't get me wrong, but it can be overwhelming at times because there's just so much you want to read and there's just not enough time. So if you can relate, definitely like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I'm always interested in hearing your thoughts and feedback and suggestions. So anyways, I'm rambling now, but that is my reshuffle TBR, and I hope you're having a great Tuesday, and I will talk to you later.